Alright, what's up, people? This is my White Knight Chronicles. I guess my thoughts on it, or review, whatever you want to say. Yeah, so I rented this about around a week ago, maybe. I just finally got to playing it like a couple of days ago. Yeah, so it took me about 22 hours to beat it. I think it was about 4 or 5 sessions I played it over. Yeah, so it's hard to like go into a game like this without having like any expectations. I guess it was like super hyped up back in the day. Like I think it was announced in like 2005 or 2006, and people were thinking it was gonna be like the next Final Fantasy VII and stuff like that. But when it came out, everybody didn't really care for it. I mean, a couple people liked it, but the majority were like not like super into it like they thought they were gonna be. So I just wanted to see what it was like. I love RPG, so I figured why not. I guess I'll start with my likes. Alright, so the story, it is pretty interesting. I mean, that's all it really has about going for it, though. The characters themselves are pretty, they're pretty, I don't know, they're not really interesting, I guess. There's pretty much, your entire cast is all, like, serious. So, there's only, like, one comedy character, and you don't really get him until probably midway through the game or so. So, it's kind of disappointing to see that. But, the story itself, though, is pretty interesting. Pretty much your city gets attacked, of course. Your princess gets stolen. That's nothing new. But what happens is, before she gets kidnapped, she awakens this knight. And basically the protagonist, who happens to be with her at the time, he pretty much takes this glove thing and he becomes like the new White Knight. And he's able to summon this like gigantic suit of armor. I guess it's kind of like a mech, but I don't know, it's pretty cool. So the whole story is about like these 5 knights and how they should never go near each other, otherwise like this massive war will break out that like it happened like 10,000 years ago, but it was never finished. So it's pretty interesting stuff, but just the characters I didn't really care for. The leveling system, that too is pretty cool. Pretty much, it plays more like an MMO, I guess. You run around, you see your monsters before you attack them. When you attack them, usually you attack them, they attack you. You wait for your meter to like run up so you can attack them again. It's kind of like Final Fantasy 2, I guess. Like you have it's active time battle, I guess. Except for instead of having a bar, you have a circle. And you have to wait for that line to go around before you can attack again. The combat is pretty boring, though. The leveling system, though, I thought it could have been a lot better, but it was pretty cool. Pretty much you have like I don't even know, like you have sword, long sword, axe. Basically, have all these weapon styles and like magic schools, and pretty much you can you freely like choose which ones you want to level up. There's only one problem with that, though. They don't really tell you like what you get in there, so it's completely it's not random, but everything's question marked. So if you pick fire magic in the elemental schools, you'll probably get more fire spells. But the thing is, though, like even if you buy all the fire spells that you have access to at that point, you can't buy them all because you have to buy everything so you can get everything in there. I thought that was kind of stupid. They should have had skill trees. Yeah, so it was interesting, but it could have done a lot better. What else? It is about as deep as it gets. Like I said, you just have access to all these different schools and skills you can learn. It's kind of cool. They give you a lot of skill points, so you can basically throw them around however you want. I had 2 or 3 things maxed out by the end of the game. This game, how should I say it? It's kind of like Metal Gear. There's like a lot of cutscenes, and they're pretty long, but it's not as like high quality or anything. So you'll probably, if you're interested in the story, you'll probably watch them. But a lot of people skip them. Oh, another cool thing. Your equipment, like in most RPGs, usually the developers will get lazy or they'll want to save memory, so when you equip new items, it doesn't affect your appearance. Some games will let your weapons appear differently, but this game actually, they go the full length. Like, if you get new armor, your armor appears differently. It's pretty cool, but for the pre-rendered cutscenes, they keep your original outfits. I can see why they had to do that, though. That's pretty cool. I guess I'll get to my dislikes. Let's see. Yeah, obviously my biggest one would probably be the unbalancing issues. Like pretty much, like I just said there was a lot of skills and stuff. Well, pretty much all of those skills are pointless. What I mean by that is, like, you'll get like 5 or 6 skills that absolutely do no more damage than your original attack. And when you're attacking, you have these action points, and usually each of those moves take up at least 1 to 4 of those action points, and you can only have like, it's like 10 or 12 max action points, so it's kind of a waste. But I guess the main point of those skills is you have combos, and you can combine your new skills you learn and put them in like a sequence. So like, let's say you want to do like Power Strike, then do your original default attack, then do like Bloody Cross. Like, it basically make all of those moves go off in a row. Basically that bypasses the timer, so you can do like 3 attacks at the cost of 1 attack. It's interesting, but like I said, a lot of those moves, they're really not powerful at all. I didn't really see a point to use any of them. Same with loot. For the most part, you're gonna be getting 100 experience and 50 to 100 gold every time you kill a monster. That basically stays the same way throughout the entire game. So it's pretty much kill around 10 monsters, you level up. Kill 10 more monsters, you level up. It's just, there could have been a lot more variety. I think that's about it for that. Another little beef I have with it is the monster variety. Essentially there's like the small mobs that you can 1 or 2 hit. Usually like you'll hit it once and your teammate will hit it once and they'll kill it. Then you'll have the slightly bigger guys that take like 3 or 4 hits to kill. Then you have like the big fuck you monsters, which are like mini bosses, I guess. Well, they're not really mini bosses because, okay, like the first boss you find in this game is this ogre, right? And I shit you not, like the second you leave that area, you fight that boss all over the place. Like, he's like the new big enemy. So I guess he's kind of like a mini boss. They're not like thrown around everywhere like the normal monsters, but there's a good amount of them, and they do give you a lot more experience. So I guess it's kind of good that they're there, but I just thought it was stupid that you fight like towards the end of the game you fight like 5 of those in every room. It's really retarded. So yeah, monster variety is pretty bad. Oh, the equipment system. This is one of the reasons why this game is kind of retarded. Basically, the game is made for online play, which as of right now, Sony like their servers got hacked, so I couldn't go online. But pretty much, this game is made for the online crowd. So what happens is you can't like when you have like party members, you can't like have one big inventory. It's all separated by who holds what. So if you use your, like, let's say you're using your mage and he picks up something, he's gonna have that item. So you'd have to go into his inventory and trade it to whoever you want to give it to. That was pretty annoying. Was there anything else like that? Oh, yeah, square button. It opens up a fucking chat menu, and you can like, it's for online. Like you can open the keyboard or do all these emotes and stuff. Like, what the fuck is that there for? Like, there's no need to even use that in single player. That's kind of stupid. But yeah, I guess that's really all I had wrong with the game. I mean, the map system's okay. It shows you where to go. There's not too much puzzles. The puzzles that are there, there are a couple that make you run around for a while and backtrack, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, so I finished it in 22 hours. I rented it. I don't really have anything bad to say about it too much. Like what I said, it's average at best. I wouldn't place it anywhere higher. I'm hoping the sequel is going to be a lot better. Maybe they'll improve the voice acting and stuff like that. The soundtrack could be improved. But as for the most part, the graphics were okay, the gameplay was okay. It was enough to like satisfy my urge to play an RPG. So I'd say buy it at this point. I mean, it's $20 or $30 at least. Or you could buy the second game, which comes with the first game for free. And that's pretty awesome. I like that they're doing it. I think that's about it. So yeah, have a good day. Bye bye.